I finally got an interview for the dream job, and after working with him, I got it, and it was simple and it was easy.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed the journey.
Oh, has it helped? Yes, it absolutely has. It's definitely helped in knowing the market a lot better and knowing how to how to put myself out there. Like, I would never ever have touched my LinkedIn ever. I didn't see LinkedIn as a valuable resource at all.
Yes.
So in saying that, it already has proven to be.
As
really
what I say, I think you guys are great and change people's lives, and it makes a lot of difference.
You deliver at a very high level.
It was really enjoyable. You learn a lot. It was really easy going step by step.
You did? Just before Wendy do. So that was, I think session 5, the interview session, if you ask me, was my favorite out of all the 6 sessions.
So it's not only helped me in my personal branding, but it's helped me now on the business side, where I feel very, very capable to go into,
Hey, super legends, superheroes, and superstars. My name's Dre, and welcome to a new episode of Hot Hire Coaches on Fire. So today we are live on YouTube, live on Facebook, and live on LinkedIn. And I'm so excited about today's guest. So before I bring her out, just to let you know, there's about a 20-second delay. And if you are watching the replay, you know what to do, #replay. So this will help me to work out all the analytics and everything else in the back end. Do you know what? I know that there's, I don't watch the news, but I know that there's like some crazy stuff that's going on in the world right now with like Ukraine. In Queensland, where I am, there's like floods, and in my area in Clayfield, like all around, there's been like flooding. And I've been walking down the street today, and people have just been getting rid of their possessions. So I just want to say that from me and my team, we are sending you all love, positive vibes, and our wishes. And also, I want to plug my challenge. So I've got a challenge starting on Monday, which is called I'm a Coach, Get Me Out of Here, which is a 5-day content creation challenge. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fire. And I think I've got about 35 people that have put their hand up, and I want to get to 50. And it is going to be, when we get to the end of it, I've got some bonuses, I've got some prizes. So it's going to be absolutely, I'm going to say awesome, absolutely awesome. So without any further ado, I'm not going to say anything now, but I'm going to get this next guest out here called Jade Ellul, Jade Ellul. So we met, I can see her laughing in the background. So we met a couple of months ago on a business boot camp, and we've just come off a 5-day NLP training with the world's best NLP trainer, Tony K. And something that really stood out about Jade is naturally she's a leader, and she was helping everybody. She's kind, caring, compassionate, and I love her energy. I love her vibe. So without any further ado, I want to give a big, massive, gigantic warm welcome to Jade Ellul. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I am amazing, absolutely incredible. So thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
You're so welcome. All right, did I pronounce your name correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You're one of the very few people that I've ever met to get it right. So
okay, that's just what I do. All right. So Jade, do you want to tell us, we've got about 20-25 minutes. Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
yeah, of course. So I'm a 32-year-old woman from Sydney, Australia. I am a domestic violence coach, and I got into the niche of coaching women that have gone through domestic violence. so I can help them overcome the trauma of domestic violence and then gain a life of clarity, courage, find their power, become these new empowered women, and yeah, just change the way people see domestic violence, change the stigmas around being silent around domestic violence. And the way I came into this was because I went through domestic violence myself in 2018. And coming out of that, it felt like there was no one there that understood me or understood exactly what I went through. And it wasn't until I found other women that had been through it that I realized we needed women who understood each other to help each other. So I promised I would do the work I needed to for myself, so then I could become the woman that I wish was there for me to help me through my process of healing and becoming who I am today. So I did get myself a life coach out there, and Katie absolutely changed my world. So now I want to change the world for other women.
All right, so a couple of things there. So, like, number one, did you say that you were 32 or 22?
32.
Okay, all right, okay, I see what you've done there. Yeah, all right, good one. So that was karma. And right, so how did you find help? So I know that, I guess, like, say, my situation, sometimes where I've needed help, I've been too scared to kind of, put my hand up and like ask for help. Even though that is one of the most one of the most powerful words in the English dictionary. So how did you go about asking for help, and how did you find help?
Yeah, so when I first left the relationship, I was looking for like meditation, thinking I just needed something to calm me down because I literally got made to think I was crazy. And that's where I found the world of holistic healing and timeline therapy and NLP. And I did do a bit of that with another lady at that time. And then I thought I was okay. And then things kept happening through life, or things kept coming up where I realized I needed to do deeper level work. So I tried a therapist, I tried a counselor, I tried a psychologist, I tried everything. And it wasn't until I realized I needed something else, I reached out, and I actually got introduced to Katie. She got brought into my life. And then I finally just bit the bullet and just went, you know what, what's this coaching about? And I just, had a call with Katie, and I was in like that because everything she was about was exactly what I needed. So I had to go out and find help. It wasn't just about, trying to read a book or just ask friends or just talk to friends. I knew I needed proper help, and I just found one that worked. And out of all the things I tried, it was the coaching side that worked because she understood me.
I absolutely love Katie. And also, for the guys that are watching, I can see that there's quite a few people watching live. Let us know if you have any questions for Jade or even me, preferably like Jade. Hey, Matt, how are you? And Jade, so with the clients that you help, what I guess are the common frustrations that you see, like, or not the frustrations, I mean like challenges and things that the women are going through?
And of course. So the main things is like understanding why like they've gone through gone through domestic violence, and trying to understand why it's happened, trying to get clarity around it. So that's the first thing I like to work on with them, is to gain the understanding and the clarity. And then that way we can work on what we need to work on within themselves, so we can heal themselves and free themselves from the hold of it.
Jade, can you, because I know we've had quite a few chats previously, and I love your dream, like your vision, and like what you want to accomplish. So can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yes. So my vision and my mission in life around domestic violence is I want to get out there, break the whole taboo, like you can't talk about domestic violence, it's a silent thing, we don't talk about it. I want to absolutely break that. I also want to educate younger women about healthy relationships, and I want to open safe housing for women who have come out from domestic violence, so they've got somewhere safe to go. And within that, I want to have like clothing, like utility, like anything that they need, like all the essential stuff available for them to have, no charge. It's just there. So if they've got to leave with the clothes on their back, they're out of there. And I want to just, I just want to break the stigma and just help these women and have this safe place for them to go and to know that they're not alone. Like, that's why I'm not being quiet, is because if they know that someone else is talking and that they're not alone, it's going to help them to realize that they too can achieve getting help and becoming their best self. So yeah, I just want to change the world on domestic violence, make it a better place and a safer place.
I absolutely, love that. Love what you do. Love your work and your vision. So my next question is, what motivates you and drives you to keep going?
Motivates me. Well, I definitely don't want to pass on any of the traumatic things I went through and hang on to them and pass them on to when I have kids of my own. I want to make sure I'm doing all the healing first. I know exactly what it's like to be through the trauma and the abuse and what it does to you mentally and emotionally and physically, but the mental and the emotional part is the hardest part to heal from. So that motivates me. I want to make sure women never feel alone ever again, and just to let them know that someone understands them, someone's here to help them. It's judgment free. Like, I would never judge a woman for their situation. And it's just, there's not enough of this help in the world. So if there's not enough help, I'm going to be that help.
I love that. And for anybody that's watching or listening, say on Spotify, like Apple or the other podcast like platforms, do you have any advice? So, like, say if there's a woman that's maybe got some like kids, that's stuck in a relationship, she's scared of leaving. She's tried to leave before, but then things get worse, and she's just in that cycle. Do you have any sort of advice for someone like that?
Yeah, when they're in a situation like that, the safest thing they can do is leave when that person is not home. Pack what if they can pack things. If you can't, just get out of that place, go to a safe house, like a family member's house, and make the report, like get something safety around you and get yourself supported around friends and family. Like, don't be afraid that people are going to judge you, because people generally don't know that you're going through that, because it is something that's kept very hush in the domestic violent household. But I promise you, when you leave and you finally ask for help from someone to help you, you will be helped. And if you do need help, like, you're more than like welcome to reach out to me and to have support through me to get you the help that you need, or any advices how to go about it.
Okay, and just following on from that, so what's the best way for people to get hold of you? And do you offer any sort of like programs or courses, or how does it all work?
Yes, so you can contact me on either Facebook, it is just Jade Ellul, or I do have a free group which is called Courage the Next Chapter. Women are free to contact me on there. On Instagram, Jade Ellul _ the DV coach, and they can reach out to me. And I do have programs. I've got 6-month programs, I've got 12-month programs. I even do working with women for 6 weeks for free to make sure that it's a right fit for them and it's a right fit for us to get them the achievable results.
Okay, awesome. And actually, I've just come up with a question. So, like, do you have any comments for, I guess, like guys, like the guys that are doing this domestic violence? Do you have a message out there, like, for them? Is there like something that you wanted to?
So as in the men who are doing the abusing?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them don't realize that. So a lot of abusers are narcissistic and don't realize what they are. Yeah. So it's a bit of a tricky situation to get a message across to them, because they don't see what they're doing is wrong, because generally it's a learnt behavior. But if you are a man out there who is abusing a female in any way, just all I ask, like, go and seek some help of your own to see if there's some internal issues within yourself that can be healed, so then you're not passing the abuse on to another woman or to your kids.
Okay. And can I ask a very personal question?
Sure.
Right, so I know what you've been through. So are you seeing anyone at the moment?
I have finally opened myself up to letting someone into my life recently. Yes.
Okay. All right. So, don't take this the wrong way, and no offense to the guy that you're seeing, but he is a very, very lucky guy. So I know everything that you because we've had quite a few chats, and who you are as a person and what you want to accomplish, and man, it's just absolutely incredible. So if there's any way that I guess myself can help and support you, or even the community that we're involved with, yeah, please do let us know. So Jade, it's about that time, so we're going to wrap up. So do you have either a dad joke, a quote, something inspirational, something motivational, something inspiring, empowering, something of value that you'd like to leave the audience with?
Can I have the options of 2 things?
Oh, okay. All right. I'm greedy, but yeah.
I'll go with my stupid dad joke first, because I don't know why this joke.
Can I stop you there?
Sorry, my funny dad joke. I know you love dad jokes.
Yeah, because you cannot put stupid and dad joke in the same. Okay,
I'm sorry. I just struck a nerve then, didn't I?
Yeah. I was triggered hard.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's my favorite dad joke. I don't know why, but every time I hear it, it cracks me up. So Joe, I just want to ask you, what do you call a donkey with one eye?
I have no idea.
A winky. What do you call a donkey with 3 legs?
A wonky? Is that?
Yeah. What do you call a donkey that has 1 eye and 3 legs?
Don't say it. I don't know. Go on.
A winky wonky donkey. I have no idea why that always cracks me up.
Nor do I.
I have no idea why.
Okay.
And I thought I'd leave
is there more?
No, I'm leaving my best to last. My inspirational little, I guess, quote for women out there that do want to seek out some help. The journey is not meant to be easy, but it is meant to be worth it. And I can promise you it is freaking worth it. So don't give up when it seems like it's getting too confronting or too hard.
Jade, I just want to say a massive, huge thank you to you. How much I love you, and your mission, who you are at your core as a human. So you're kind, caring, compassionate, and from the training that we were just on, you went above and beyond to help other people out. And man, so if there's any way that we can support you, I can support you, let me know. Love you to bits, and you are absolutely incredible.